So we've been testing out the Insta360 Mic Pro for about a weekish now. I'm going to share my general thoughts about this device and kind of show you the physicality and what it looks like and if I think this is actually worth your money. Well, the first thing is the AirPods case of the Insta360 Mic Pro. It looks similar to the DJI Mic 3. You can see how the size differences are. It's a bit shorter, but it is definitely longer. Thickness-wise, pretty similar. But how you open this case is you press this button and it opens like an AirPods case would, right? Easy peasy. You can see the microphones, everything, all of that fun stuff. But now the Insta360 case, one issue, oh, you can see the microphone. You press this button here and you would think it opens up the same way, but it's like, it's weird. I don't know. There's something about how you open the case that makes it confusing. I don't know what it is. I always can't open it properly. Maybe it's because there's no place to put my thumb when I open this guy, but it opens up. Similar format. You have the receiver in the middle, microphones on the sides. Obviously, the microphone on the Insta360 Mic Pro is much bigger than the Mic 3, but you do have a USB-C port. These clips do not come off as easily, so for anything action related, like this microphone has fallen off because it's magnetic and it slips, but then you can rotate this clip, which is nice. So if I want to rotate it and pin it to my chest and have the mic still facing up, you can do that much easier, whereas on the Insta360 it's really one direction. The buttons are on the bottom, so you're less likely to press them because I feel like you hold the microphone on the sides, and I always press the buttons on the Mic 3. It's also so small. This one has a 3 mic array, so you have mics on each sides, which is great if you're going to do directional audio, but we have found that we just don't use it as often. In terms of the case, I like that you can fit the magnets in here. You cannot, though, fit the wind muff. So DJI Mic 3 closes with the wind muffs on. Insta360, this is a massive wind muff. I put it on, clips into place like so. If I place the mic in, there's no way that you can close this case. It's like, even the DJI Mic 3, we love using the digital hot shoe for the Sony cameras. If I want to use this, like, why can't I have a place to put it inside this case? I like that there's these bags and that's nice, but I don't want to have to carry the bag. I just want to carry this. So that's one of the downsides. In terms of audio quality though, compared to the DJI Mic 3, very similar, very good. Like there's no complaints there. I think this is a great microphone. It's just now the form factor, lifestyle features, and the quality of life value add. I do love that you can connect 2 microphones to 2 receivers. So if you're live streaming on a camera or you have a second camera for other purposes, you can use that. The lav mic and the USB-C digital hot shoe are not out yet, but I would love to see that and test that out. So Insta360, if you want to send those, I'd love to test those. I think that would be the reason I would use this microphone over the DJI Mic 3. Right now, we love the digital hot shoe way too much, where we do not use that. The case, like I said, don't love that. But there is one DJI Mic Mini that I love this case. Look at how small this case is. It's half the size. It's for one microphone. You get a mobile receiver inside, a wind muff. This, for travel, would be game-changing. You have one microphone. It's so small. It's teeny-weeny. If I get a Mic 3 version of this where I can read the 32-bit flow audio, and I have a mobile receiver right here, maybe somehow I can fit the digital hot shoe as well, this becomes the ultimate travel microphone case. But that does not exist. I'd love to see a variation of that for the Insta360 Mic Pro. Maybe it's like a single mic and somehow a smaller case. Like, this is one thing I don't love. The Mic Air, which was their older mic, it's just kind of all over the place. You have such a fat case, you know, you have all the cables, you need a proprietary charger to charge it, there's no USB-C port, and this is just a lot harder to use. You have to zip it up, like the zipper gets stuck, whereas like these cases, it's just boom, grab and go. Put it back in, boom, I can charge by plugging this in, whereas this one is just much more complicated. The user experience is so much worse that I would almost never use the Insta360 Mic Air. But the Mic Pro, it is easy enough, except for how you open the case to use this. We do have a link in the description for the Mic Pro if you want to use it. We found that it's good enough, but it's not the winner right now to replace the Mic 3 from DJI. I will have to test it with the lav mic, the Sony hot shoe, and that might change the game, but those are out of stock. Follow me on Instagram, @Shervin. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.